Well, it's been over a year since the last episode of Piston Cup Teams, and now that I have basically every single Piston Cup racer, we can continue the series with Season 3, Episode 1. And the wheel for this time around landed on, boom, Team RPM. That was either RPM Nitrate or Mood Springs, I think it was, and the wheel landed on RPM here. So yeah, we got Winford, Bradford, Rutherford here. We got Bruce Miller here. I was going to call this guy Barry DePedal, but this is Barry DePedal. And yeah, these are the 3 RPM racers. And they're kind of a classic. I wanted to go more with classics for Season 3 because, like, you know, Nitrate's classic, RPM's a classic. I already did Leakless back in Season 2, so that was already a classic. Those are like the 3 that were classics. And then Mood Springs is kind of a classic because the Cars 1 racer speaks in the movie and all that. So that's why I wanted to go with those 3 guys for the wheel. And the wheel landed on Team RPM. So without any further ado, let's get into the review. Alright, starting it off with Winford, Bradford, Rutherford. There's some images on the screen of where he appeared at in the movie. He was in the first Cars movie, and he's also got the longest name out of any of the Piston Cup racers. They gave him 3 names instead of 2, which is strange, but it is what it is, I guess. Now, I decided to get a new Thailand version of him because my old one here is, as you can see, he has seen better days. He is pretty beat up. He's probably my most damaged car from back in the day. So, yeah, I had to get a new version of him. And I like this guy. He looks very nice. I think he's actually different than this guy. He might be a different shade of yellow. Yeah, I think they're different shades. Everything is slightly different. Oh, yeah, including the logo, as you can see. Got a bit brighter, because before it was more of an orange with the PM, whereas now it's more of like a really light yellow. Is it like that on all of them? Yeah, it is on every single RPM logo. They just made it a bit brighter this time around, except for like this color. They made it a bit darker, I guess. But otherwise, they pretty much remained the same. Same eye color, and same decals, pretty much. Just now Thailandified, I guess you would say. Coming from Thailand, obviously. Now, this guy's date stamp should be R, I would assume, because I got him around 2022. Yeah, R08A. So, yeah, he was made in the 8th week of 2022. And, yeah, as you can see, let's just compare by himself. We got the RPM logo right here. Let's see if I can get that clear. That's the best you're going to get. All right, so we got nighttime backfire suppressant. And this little thing right here, this like swoosh thing, I guess you can say. And he's got this basic orange and yellow style going on here. And then the 64, that kind of like curves like that 6 and the 4. 4 does the same thing as the 6, where it like, you know, curves and whatnot. He's got a whole lot of contingency sponsors there. Let's see if we can get this to clear. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know why it's not clearing like that, but you can just see that he's got a whole lot of contingency sponsors. He's got the yellow, or blue with the yellow trim on the rims. And he's got this blue in the back that kind of connects to, like, the front here. Same thing going on the side. You see that? And he's also got the blue on the front, like this part. And these stickers, these are just stickers here. They're not actual headlights. So the 64 is right there, if it'll clear. But I don't think it will. So, yeah. And then on the back here, you got RPM, and the nighttime backfire suppressant is down here rather than in this box area. You see that? And then there's that. And then the tail lights are also stickers as well, so the 64 is on this tail light. So yeah, he's a pretty basic car. All the Cars 1 racers are pretty basic in terms of design and whatnot. He's also got the 64 on the roof there, which has the same like swoosh design on all 3 sides of the 64, as you can see. It's pretty neat. And then some other guys that I brought out to compare him to. We got Brush Kerber here, the Fiber Fuel racer. We got Slider Petrelski, the Sidewall Shine racer. These guys are both Thailand variants as well. And then we have Ryan Shields here, who I believe this one is China. Yeah, this one is a Chinese variant. So, yeah, we got these 3 guys as well. You guys might remember I unboxed him in a eBay haul back in 2022. I got him on eBay, and I got these guys on eBay as well. Actually, I don't remember if I got this guy on eBay or in a store, but I do remember I got Brush Kerber on eBay. So yeah, these guys are all similar models, like these weird rounded model. I don't really know how to describe it, but yeah, they all have this guy's model. And yeah, they all look pretty sweet together. And I think that's going to wrap it up for Winford here. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, so moving on now to Bruce Miller, and this guy's actually a Vietnam variant because I got this guy in the 10-pack, but it was a Vietnam 10-pack, but it was still like the same 10-pack as like the China 10-pack, but so I don't really know what was going on there, but yeah, this guy's a Vietnam variant, not like a China variant, so he pretty much looks similar to Winford here, just looking at design-wise. Like, you got the 64 in like the same font as before. Although I do really like that they gave him orange rims. It kind of makes him stand out a bit more, because it would have been kind of basic if they just did the blue with yellow. So I like that they gave him orange rims. He's kind of like one of my favorite cars, 3-stock cars, I would say, just because I really like his design and whatnot. So yeah, he's got brown eyes now instead of blue. They were blue, yeah. They were blue before, now they are brown. And the logo is pretty much stays the same, although the swoosh design here is now in front of the R rather than in front of the M here, so you can see that. And it's also bigger and bolder because, you know, this guy was started around 2013, probably somewhere around there. And this guy started in like 2000, so, you know, things have changed since then. And the hood here is now in like this blue background rather than a yellow hood, so that's kind of cool. He's also got light year above the fender, as you can see. All Cars 3 racers have the above the fender there, and also on the tires as well. He's got a whole lot less contingency sponsors. Let's see if I can zoom in there. Oh, is it gonna work? Don't think so. All right, let's zoom back out. But yeah, as you can see, he doesn't have as many as he did before. But he still has the same 64 design, just a little bit bigger. And, oh wait, let me zoom in a tiny bit more. There we go. As you can see, it's just a bit bigger and more bolder for like the 2016-17 time. And it has the same thing on the hood and on the side here. And you got RPM right here, just like before, as you can see. Obviously, the swoosh thing now being in front of the R rather than in front of the M. He's also got the same kind of blue design on the back here connecting to the front, although it's a bit more stylish since, you know, 2016. And same thing on here. They are the same. Sometimes they change it up on the stock cars. I think leakless is different. I don't know if any of the other ones are different on the stock cars, but they do change up a lot more in the next gens. So, yeah, that's kind of interesting. He's got RPM again on the back here, just like he did before. And pretty much the same thing on the back here, except nighttime backfire suppressant is nowhere to be found on Bruce Miller here. Sometimes the slogans stay on the Cars 3 racers, but not on Bruce Miller here. So yeah, it's just simply RPM with the camera and with the swoosh thing here and 64 down there in the bottom right corner. Oh, it's got a chip right there. That is a chip. Tiny little chip on the back there. Huh, never noticed that until right about now. But this time around, they are actual real headlights. That's why 64 is right there instead of on the headlight, because they are real now. And that is why there's no number to be found on the taillights, because they're actual real taillights. So, yeah, I do really like Bruce Miller. Probably prefer him more than Winford here, but Winford is classic racer, so I don't know. I kind of like them the same. So, yeah, let's move on to... Oh, wait, actually, before we move on, I brought out some more guys to compare Bruce Miller to. Like, we got Jimmy Cables here, we got Terry Cargas here, and we got the Revengo racer, who still does not have a name. He's been released since May 1st, 2017, and he hasn't been named since. But yeah, these two guys are actually pretty hard to find. They were like one of the last 3 Cars 3 racers I needed, other than Lane Lock, who I still don't have yet. But yeah, I was looking everywhere for this like Thailand version of Terry Cargas, and I finally found one back in like November or something, and I bought it immediately. So yeah, same thing with Revengo here, was looking everywhere for him, and then I finally found one and bought it immediately. So yeah, nice to finally have those two guys. And now we can move on to Barry DePedal. All right, moving on now to DePedal. And as you see, he looks way different than any of these guys like Winford here or Bruce here, basically because blue kind of became the more primary color rather than orange. He does still have a lot of orange in there, but obviously he has more blue this time around because they like to switch things up with the next gens for some reason. But yeah, well, this is a Thailand version of Barry, so he's kind of more of like a bluish purple. The China version of Barry is a lot more blue, and the Thailand version of Barry is a lot more purple, I guess you can say. But he is still kind of blue, just mixed in with the purple. He's got a whole lot simpler RPM logo right there on the hood. Just simple RPM text, no like different colors, nothing. And then the simple like 3 lines instead of the swoosh thing going on. And then you got this orange line on the hood here with the black line right there. He's got green eyes now, so they changed the eye color on all of them. We went from blue, and then we went from brown, and now we're in green, so that's kind of interesting. I do like that his sponsors are in like this cool orange color, this like orange and yellow. Let's see if we can zoom in there. Oh, it is very, very blurry. Come on. Come on. That's probably the best you're gonna get. I don't know why it refuses to do that, but let's see if we can zoom in. There we go. So yeah, you can see it's like this cool blue and yellow text with, you got combustor, carbon fiber, and synergy. That's like all of the ones that the next gens have. And he's got blue rims that kind of matches this like color tone he's got going on here. And he's got 64. Kind of the same thing going on with Bruce Miller and Winford, though it's a lot more simpler. And yeah, you do have the 3 lines once again right here. Let me just grab him on this side. And you can see he does still have the orange going on. Like right here, there's orange. And then down here, there's orange. But there's a lot more blue on him this time around. And yeah, on the back here, you got 64 with the like 3 like lines here rather than a swoosh. And then RPM with the 3 lines once again. Kind of a bit strange that the 64 has the swoosh. I don't think it has them on any, oh, it does have them right there. The 3 lines, as you can see, yep, on this guy as well. His sides aren't the same, but like I said, sometimes they change it up on the next gens, like Aaron Clocker, and what other guys are there? There's Chase Racelet that has different sides. Like I said, Aaron Clocker has different sides. So some of the next gens have different sides, but DePedal does not have different sides. He does have more purple this time around, though, which I don't think was ever a color on, like, any of these guys. There's only orange, yellow, and blue. So not really any yellow, but more of, like, orange and blue, and then purple for some reason, which is a random color to throw in there, but it is what it is. It's not too big of a deal. Then you have 64, and then whatever is going on right here, like 3 really long lines. I don't know what's going on here. This is a bit strange. But, yeah, you do have RPM on the spoiler there, with the 3 lines again, and then with the orange line, and then the black line. So yeah, overall, let me just zoom the camera out. Overall, pretty basic design, like all the next gens. I did bring out some other next gens, ones that are more his color, like Daniel Suarez and Will Rush. They are kind of purple like he is, but they are more purple. They're not like more blue than purple. And I also got M-Fast Fog here as well. So yeah, because they're all this model, though Daniel Suarez was the first of this model to be released. But yeah, so those are those guys. And we can go ahead and wrap this video up. Alright, so this is going to wrap it up for this review. And let me know if you guys want either Nitrate or Mood Springs to be in episode 2. Might just be those 2 guys. Maybe I'll add in a 3rd one. But I think for now it'll just be Nitrate and Mood Springs. So let me know which you guys would want to see first in episode 2 of the Piston Cup Teams. I'm going to try to upload more on this channel this year because I only uploaded like 1 video last year. And that was of the Glow Racers line, which I do plan on getting more of those guys. So don't expect that unboxing to end anytime soon. I also ordered a bunch of new guys. Like, you know, I ordered some Carbon Racers. I ordered some Neon Racers. And I also ordered some Endurance Racers. So those will all be coming in the future, sometime in January, I would assume. And yeah, so unboxings are not going to stop anytime soon. I'm going to try to record all the unboxings that I do. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video, which will probably be an unboxing of one of those 3 cars. So I guess I'll see you guys in that video. So peace out.